Hey guys, it's about 4:30 a.m. We're gonna try to catch the earliest shuttle bus out of here, so packed up, ready to go. And yeah, the shuttle leaves at 5. We're here a few minutes early, and it's just chilling. Yeah, I was sitting next to this window, and the emergency latch is broken, so it's just shaking. And I was kind of worried, I didn't want to say anything in case he had to stop the bus and then we wouldn't make it to the airport on time, so I just moved to the other side of the bus, which kind of worked out because whoever sat next to it decided to just pull on the handle and close it or whatever, so that was good. I'm always worried that some kind of alarm or something would go off if I touched that kind of shit, so yeah. Anyways, we made it to the airport. It's about 5:30 now. They had to pick up from 4 other hotels before going to the airport, so it took a little bit. But yeah, our flight is at 7, so we left with 2 hours of time basically. And for us, that's a little bit yo, are we gonna be cutting it close? But it was quick. We just had to go through TSA security. We didn't have to do a border thing, so it only actually took 15 minutes to get through security. Not long at all. And yeah, we got breakfast sandwiches from one of the places in the airport for some rip-off prices. Yeah, I paid $4 for a can of Coke. That's just too much. But oh well. We're getting a pretty nice sunrise here at the airport. Neat. And yeah, boarding time. What a classic boarding experience. Touching the outside of the plane. And yeah, I'm sitting at the window. Adam and Don actually got auto-assigned emergency exit row seating, and they traded that away so they could sit in the same row as me, which is nice, sitting with the bros. Yeah, one of the people that we traded with seemed like he kind of had long legs, so probably worked out for everybody. And yeah, takeoff. Woo! What a wild ride, being in a giant airplane. You guys get it. This is a nice view while we're at a pretty low altitude. However, it's looking kind of cloudy. Yeah. It's probably, I don't know. I watched more episodes of the Halo TV show. I watched the first episode on the flight in. And at some point I looked out and I was like, oh, there's a lot of snow out here. Kinda was wondering where we were. Turns out we're passing over Wind River Peak in Wyoming. It's a mountain range, I suppose. Still snowed over. But for most of the flight, it was just flying through a cloud, so I couldn't really see much. Did notice some weird tape flapping around on one of the engines. That didn't look good. But oh well. Sure they'll figure it out. Flying over what I assume is Mississauga on our approach into Pearson. Smooth landing. As you can expect for a giant plane. And while we were taxiing in, we could see a small fire looking on one of the runways. Not really sure what the deal is with that. My camera would not focus on that, so didn't really get a good shot of it, and we didn't see anything in the news about it. Oh well. So yeah, leaving the airport honestly probably took us as long as getting through security in San Francisco. Not including this bathroom break even. Because once you're through here, you have to go through like Canadian customs or whatever and do your declarations. We use the ArriveCan app, which seems like it's optional now. But if you do it on the app, you don't have to like find a paper and pen, and like you pretty much just like scan your passport at a machine, and then it tells you to go through a thing, and the person that I talked to, well, I didn't even talk to them, they just like looked at my paper that the machine gave me and put a red line on it, and then everyone else just looked at it and waved us through. But there was like 3 guys that we got way through. And yeah, as you just saw, we took the UPX down to Dundas and Bloor, where we're gonna get on the subway. And yeah, taking the subway. It was kind of crowded, but kind of makes sense. It's close to 5 on a Monday, so getting into that rush hourness. And it's rainy and a little bit cold today, which, you know, feels like how I left Toronto. Apparently there was a heat wave for most of the week while I was gone. So, that's neat. But, I'm a little bit sad. Seems like I missed some of the beginnings of spring. This bush is full on blooming. So that's good to see. But, yeah. Lots of spring happening. And yeah, when I got home, I was kind of worried that someone might rob me since I posted videos that I was away. But it seems no one has robbed me and my dirty dishes are intact. It's just nice to see that there's no colony of bugs here. Should have cleaned these before, but kind of ran out of time, you know. Playing too many video games. And Rainbow must have heard me back home. I was listening to some podcasts while I just like chilled out for the day. And yeah, it's good to see Rainbow again. You know, it's been a while. I wonder if he missed me, but it seemed like he missed having treats. So yeah, gave him a couple of treats before I head out again. Just gonna go get some groceries real quick. Oh, and a sidewalk update. Seems like they're kind of done this section. Still gotta do whatever bike lane improvements, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be elevated in the new design. I thought that these speed cameras or red light cameras were new, but they're not new. I looked back at the old footage and they were there. I just thought it was funny they were all graffitied up already. But anyways, I went over to the Freshco, grabbed some pizzas and orange juice. I kind of just wanted some fast food. Well, not fast food, just easy to cook food at home. You know, just put a pizza in the oven and eat it kind of deal. And I did check in with the Xbox crew in Valheim. They've explored the Mistlands. And they've all got like crazy weapons. Like here's like an electric spear thing, which is nuts. So, you know, I got a lot to catch up on. Oh, and the crossbow. Crossbow's like a 2-handed crazy weapon. Neat. Yeah. Later, guys.